Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Of course I do, you fool. What about you? Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Oh boy, I love this show. Does anyone else here fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I have been a big fan since the beginning. Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I love this show so much. Is it time to start yet?
Let's start the show.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join unity of two beloved creatures, weed and vaporizers. Let's fucking do it, Jerry.
Dude, I love that. Nobody better say you can't do it tonight. I love it. It's
How you
rock and
doing?
roll.
You here?
Good, man. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday.
Good to see you too, man. Happy Friday.
How's it going, man? What's up in the chat? Chat's been here wondering where we are. Sorry, we're late, gang.
Chat's active. Chat, there's a bunch
Yeah.
of people. There's 130,000 people in the chat over there. Holy,
Hey.
where were you last week? Jerry and I were here and nobody showed up. What
It
happened?
was the weirdest thing, bro. That was really weird. I was scared. I didn't know that was a possibility. So
What's up with your audio?
I don't know. Is there something wrong with it?
It's different.
You mean before we started the show, like just different from a minute ago?
Actually, I wasn't paying attention a minute ago. I was too worried about being 5 minutes late.
Well, how are we doing now?
It's okay. You have headphones on?
All right. I do have headphones on.
Oh, you have a different microphone set up now, don't you? Is right.
Yeah, but I've been doing it for a month now, so we should be good.
Okay. I mean, it sounds
If
fine.
you're saying it sounds weird, okay. All right.
It just sounds different than what I'm used to.
It's different than the last 5 years for sure, bro. Like for sure.
Chad is definitely broken. Rob, we can't see you at all.
It's funny. Yeah.
It does sound like a little bit like a headset mic. I guess that's what I was getting at. Like it didn't sound like a warm podcasting experience. It sounded like a headset mic. Party people in the hands.
What's up, Bing? Good to see you, man. Been smoking weed every day.
Oh,
Yeah, baby. Yeah, so we were off last week, man. You got to go and see family, right? Getting out for a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I spent the week in Illinois and got to visit my family and see some old friends and learn about Illinois dispensaries.
Oh, anything we need to know about that?
It was a different experience in California, that's for sure. Like we went to a dispensary in Galena, Illinois, and we walked in, we checked in. It was so quick to check in. They sent us right away to like the digital screen. Like, here you go, you can order your shit from here, see everything.
Okay.
So we like went in and we're like, oh, cool, this is stuff. And we spent about 5 minutes browsing. I recognized a bunch of brands.
Okay, that's good.
A bunch of brands that I'm familiar with. we chose some stuff, and then they were like, "Oh, we just need you to wait a few minutes before you can go in because there's already 3 people inside." And we're like, "Oh, okay." So we waited like 15, 20 minutes.
What?
And then we got let in, and there were still 3 people inside. There was only one.
They're having fun.
There's only one bud tender working, and I could overhear this girl. She was like doing like, "Oh, I see you got this and this, and are you familiar with this other brand? This other brand is like $4 cheaper, and blah 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 blah. And we got this
Come
sale
on.
on this one going on right now, and oh, you got a new puppy. Oh, I want to see your pictures of your new puppy." And then it was like,
This is where I start to lose it.
we've been in here for more than 30. We're we're pushing 40 minutes right now, and the bud tender is like asking for pictures of this fucking cat or whatever. I'm losing my shit. They start bringing new bud tenders in, and it was still like the upsale stuff. I ended up walking out. My sister ended up paying for all the stuff. I had to sit in the car.
You left forward transaction time. You said, "Fuck this place."
I did. I was like, I couldn't tolerate the lollygagging. There's people waiting. There's people leaving. People were coming in and being like, "Oh, look at the wait. I'll come back later," and they were walking out. Meanwhile, the fucking only bud tender in there is asking for pictures of somebody's fucking puppy. Like, I just want to buy some fucking weed, people. Like, fuck, Like, yeah, I had to leave, man. I couldn't not have an overreaction to it. Like, I had to go sit in the car.
Oh, that's great. I can totally see you getting there, man. And so you were like me at the airport. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like you were at the rental car place, Yeah, it was a good time, man. I bought an edible. I bought some drinks, and then somebody gave me some other edibles from Oklahoma. I got a bunch of Oklahoma weed. Ooh,
Oklahoma weed. I went through Tulsa and got a little bit of that once. Pretty.
yeah. I brought home these gummies.
Okay.
1,000
Black hole.
milligrams, and there's 10 of them, 100 each. This is
A
what
recreational state.
I think it's a medical state.
Oh wait, no, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is.
It's maybe both.
I might be getting it mixed up with. I just went through New Mexico, but the time before, didn't I do 420 in Tulsa at that time I was driving out? I feel like it was rec. Anyhow, I can't get that many milligrams here at the dispensaries. Like, that's an insane, like, you can't get more than 100 per pack here. So I get jelly when I see that.
Wait a minute. Galena, Illinois. I spent a month there one night. What?
I spent a month there one night. Come on, Crush. I love that. Crush is ahead of us on the weed, man.
So yeah, so when I got these gummies, I drank my 100 milligram drink, and then I ate one of these, and then a little later I ate 2 more of these. So I was on 400, and I was pretty rocked. Like, I was pretty rocked. Didn't need to vape at all with 400 in me. And then the rest of the days, I would just eat like 1 or 2 of these. That'd be good for the day. So I haven't vaped all week, Jerry.
Nice.
I mean, I vaped yesterday when I got back.
Mm-hmm.
Had a dab, but I haven't vaped today.
I didn't vape Tuesday or Wednesday because I was feeling like shit. But yesterday I started to vape a little more, and then I got back into it today because I wanted to test some more Veazy. I'm trying to run a battery test on that thing. In fact, I'm going to finish it tonight with you. I'm going to run this battery dry the rest of the night. So get that going. But otherwise, yeah, that's good, man. So now you've been supplementing with gummies, so it's not like your tolerance is dropping, right?
Well, yeah, we'll see. What do you think? Butt naked or money?
Naked.
What do you burn?
Butt naked all day, bro. Yeah, that's an easy one for me.
So yeah, it was a good trip, Jerry. It was a lot to unpack, a lot to talk about. I'm not going to go into a lot of it, but there are some things I'd like to talk to you about.
That's great. Love seeing a family. I like it that mine's pretty close. That was a good trip for you. You have to get somewhere. It's like 2 flights and some shit. So
Yeah. Yeah. The 2 flights was 1 flight too many. From now on, no more layovers.
I really like being just a few hours away in a car from my family. That's a good little, they're far enough away to where,
Yeah.
nobody feels like they have to do anything or it's out, but it's close enough to, if you really want to, we're there, man. We're there.
So I had some online community friends, moderators, that I connected with. And a friend of mine picked me up some hash rosin from Michigan.
Melted magic.
And brought me a 5 gram hash rosin bucket from Michigan for me to vape while I was in Illinois.
That's a friend, all right. Damn.
Yeah. So my family had to drive 3 hours to pick me up from the airport. And
what? Where the fuck? You even fly to the same state?
Yeah.
It's a long way.
I grew up in rural Illinois, dude. It's just that's how far the airports are.
Are you flying into O'Hare or somewhere else?
Yes, I flew into O'Hare.
Wow, 3 hours from O'Hare.
Yeah, and my family took me to my friend's house to pick this up, and we had a quick sesh while I waited in the car. So like they picked me up from the airport. We drive 30 minutes. Then they drop me off, and I go inside, and they wait, and I just go in there and get high. And then I come out, and then they drive me home. It was a good old time. Yeah,
that's fucking great.
Yeah,
I love it.
It was fun, man. It was a good time. I learned some stuff about myself. I saw a bunch of my old high school classmates, and it was really interesting, the interactions, the things that they said to me. I was not prepared for. Like I first of all, I didn't expect anybody to know what I was doing, like in life. Like I expected to show up and like, oh, I remember you, and then tell them what I'm doing now. Like I didn't expect anybody to be fucking Googling me and shit like that. But they did. They were. And people said to me they were so amazed at how I'm making a living being myself. They said that I am exactly like I was as a kid. Like I haven't changed a bit, and that I'm somehow making a living just being myself on the internet. I was like,
kid.
And the first person told me this, and I'm like, that's amazing that you see it that way. Like that your perception of that is completely different than mine first, but that's super cool that they see it that way. And then other people saw it that way too. Like I've met other people, and she said the same thing. I was like, what? That's fucking rad.
You thought you were grown up. I love it, man.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, I always like made it my mission. I'm like, I'm never gonna grow up. I'm always gonna just this is me. Like I refused to compromise on my personality or on my life philosophy because of what older people should be doing. Like that logic doesn't fly for me. Like that's just what you do. You grow up and you stop making fart jokes. Bullshit. Farts are always going to be funny to me. Sorry. Unless they're wet. And then they're only funny the next day.
That's right. That's fucking great. I love it.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Now, this wasn't a reunion, right? You were just hanging with some buds?
Yeah, it was just a little family thing. Just wanted to connect with my family.
No, I mean the high school gang. It wasn't a high school reunion you were there for.
No, but
okay, gotcha.
It was my town's like fall festival, like their yearly fair thing.
Yeah.
And traditionally that's when like old classmates see each other like the once a year, like people come back into town for that event.
Yeah.
Although
right, cool.
The night that I went out to do, I went out to do that 2 nights. The first night I got antisocial and backed out and just called one of my only known friends there and connected with him.
So
Yeah, small town.
we got like an informal reunion here every year too. It's a few blocks down the street at a bar, and every summer there's like a reunion that I'm like, I don't even do this every year. You know, like I'll see them every 5 or 10 or something like that. But they're down there anyhow. So
Yeah,
it's a good little group. Good group.
my class skipped their like the 20th or whatever they were supposed to do. Like the person who was organizing was just like, oh, I completely forgot, and so was busy, and yeah, it ended up being like nothing happened ever. So
Damn.
I really don't give a shit. Like I went to one of the reunions, I think it was a 10-year or something, and I walked in and I'm like, why am I here? I don't want to see any of these people. Like the food sucks, the people suck. Why did I waste my time and money? No offense if you're one of my classmates watching this. I'm not trying to sound like a dick here. But yeah, like I hate you all.
No offense. You suck.
No offense. But all 68 of you, I know your names, and no. I'm just kidding.
That's funny, dude. Bro, next year it'll be my 40th. Can you believe my 40th reunion next year?
Whoa, Jerry.
That's a big one, I guess. I might go to that one. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit. I mean, I always tell them like the people I want to see, I already see. Like I don't need to, a reunion. We're all in the same town. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I kind of treat it. But anyhow, man.
A big thing for me was like reliving parts of my past life, like little glimpses of, oh yeah, this is what I used to do, or this is who I used to be.
Right.
Like I played a lot of pool when I was there because I grew up as a pool player. I don't know if you know this or not, but
a little bit. This is great.
And actually, I shot a little video of myself playing pool, mostly just for myself. I wanted to record myself playing to see what I look like and to potentially explore the possibility of making pool content in the future. Just a possibility. Okay. But I had some interesting games, and I saved one of them, and I'd like to show you. We can talk about it. It's just I recorded 3 games, and I'm only going to show you one little mini game. There's like the first game. I'll just play it and we can talk about it. This is my basement, obviously, my dad's basement. Made 3 balls on this break. I didn't complete this game for the video because I fucked. But then I want to show you that the miscue and the cue ball went flying, almost hit the camera. Fucking gold. My dad came running downstairs. What's happening? Ball is flying around. Anyway, this is the game that I wanted to show you. Even though I scratched on the fucking break, I almost ran the table after, like when I put the cue ball back on the table and I go for stripes. Yeah, I'll let you watch. You can watch it with my balls. You're muted? Are you talking? Jerry?
It's muted, I guess. I don't know why I have me muted.
So you've been talking the whole time?
I have no idea. I don't know how long I've been muted, but yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't answer me. I was like, yeah, is it a concrete floor?
Yeah, it's concrete floor.
So I wonder if you fucked up the cue ball when you spun it off the table like that.
Nah. The tip on that break cue would probably fuck up that cue ball more than the floor.
Oh, shit. Now, when you break, are you trying to get this kind of a layout, or do you just go, oh, cool, I play it out that way, now I'm going to run the table? Kind of
I'm trying to get them spread out and get a ball into a pocket. And this is where I missed here.
I was about to say, tell me you hit the last one.
If I'd have made this shot, I left myself straight in on the 8, but I missed.
Are you going for the side? Oh, fuck. Oh, it hurt too.
Yeah, I was so pissed at myself because I left myself straight in on the 8. If I'd have made that 13 side, it'd have been a table run.
Right, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, you got skills, brother.
Thanks, man.
On my best pool games, I get in and I hit 2 or 3 in a row, and everybody goes, "Oh, you can play," and then I fuck
And
up
then
all the rest
then
of
you
them.
fucking choke, yeah. Yeah, I used to play.
Oh, no, I'm just not good.
I used to play so seriously that like if I had more than 2 or 3 turns in a game, something was wrong with both of the opponents. Like if either opponent gets more than 2 or 3 turns at the table, it's a shit game. Like people are missing. Yeah. I had a lot of fun playing pool back home. Like this brought me a lot of joy. My first night back, I literally played pool all night.
Dude, that's cool.
Like I told my dad, I'm a little kid, but play pool all night. Because like it's loud. It's a loud table. It was breaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a passion of mine. Like this trip was a reminder that pool is a passion of mine. And I miss this shot
This shit.
as well. The table is fucked up. There's some missing felt near that pocket, which is why that last 5 ball didn't go in. There's like a quarter-sized spot of felt. It's my fault. I glued something and dripped glue on the table, and then the super glue like eroded away and like fucked the felt up. So it's my own damn fault, Jerry.
Heard.
Anyway, thanks for watching me play with my balls. I just wanted to show you that little.
Yeah, dude.
thing.
Some ball play. Got a little ass shot there. That was great. Thank you.
Yes, that was crack. I apologize. I didn't have much time to edit edit the video.
We gotta blur it out. It's just a quick second of blur. Not much, dude. It's all right. It's fucking great. It's great. Well, you could teach me some shit about pool. We'll have to do that next time I see you. I have to go somewhere and get you to show me some shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm strongly considering an adventure in making pool content. Like I really enjoy that sport. So yeah, I wanna do that.
All right. I want to see some of your trick shots in your next video.
Yeah, I can masse, but that's about it.
I don't know what that means.
It's where you come down on top of it and the ball curves.
Yes,
the ball
I
around.
want to see that. I want to see that.
I made a couple of masse shots while I was there last week. Nothing super crazy though,
What's the word? What kind of shot?
Masse. MASSE with the little Enya or whatever the thing is.
Okay, right on. Masse. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm lucky to get any top spin. So far out.
It's called follow. And the backspin is called draw.
Draw. I love it.
Yeah, okay. Where you hit the cue ball is English. It's called English.
Right. I don't do that. So I can go up to that.
Okay. That's the name of the game, bro. Ball placement. Like it's not just making your shot. You got to know where the cue ball is going to go and control where it's going to go. So you're lining up the next shot. Like when I go to the table, I'm looking at the whole table. Like I'm going to shoot this one, this one, this one, this one. And I'm going to break out that 315 thing with the little follow. And then I'm going to do this, like it's all part of the game.
Yeah. I'm one shot at a time, bro. Just try to get one down.
A lot of people are. So Jerry, you about ready to?
I got there, man.
It's funny that we both chose orange.
I know. I'm kind of bummed, but that's
dude. When you messaged me, and you were like, "Don't choose orange, bro. I chose orange." You were like, "You should choose the blue one because I got the orange one," and I'm like, "Motherfucker!" I'm like, "I want the orange one."
That's funny. I would have gone orange or pink. I wouldn't have gone blue. But now that I look at all of them, because I didn't, we didn't get to see them when we picked. We're just like, oh, there's colors. I'll pick one. Had I seen them, I'd have picked the blue one. So,
yeah, the blue one looks sharp. I saw the blue one in was it Cupid's video? He's got the blue one.
Yeah, blue. Yeah, with the orange button. Looks good, man. Almost Gatory. I like it.
It does look like a traffic cone. That's pretty funny.
That's funny, man.
So yeah, you ready to jump into this thing?
Yeah, man. You wanna show us the thing in the box contents and all that shit? I'll make you nice and big here.
Sure, sure. So here's the venti, or sorry, the Veazy. I keep calling it the venti, bro. They both start with V, and it's the same shape. You got the little Veazy thing on the side. Slim. It's like a hammer handle kind of a vibe to it. Unboxed, the device will be right there, and then inside there's a USB-C to C cable, no wall wart, a little bag of accessories that includes some dosing capsule, two extra screens for the cooling unit, two extra bowl screens, a stir stick poker tool that doesn't fit anywhere, and two of the mouthpiece O-rings, as well as a couple little documents with a quick start guide and a little user manual that I didn't see in there at all before.
I got 3 of each screen with mine. The user manual frustrated me, but it's there. So
hold up, you got 3 of each screen?
Yeah, coarse and fine.
I didn't.
You only got 2 for real? That's
wait, no, you're right. I used one of the fines already because I in my video I took the screen out to show heater, which I'm going to do again right now. Let's actually get into that, Jerry. So
we're jumping right to it here tonight, guys.
Might as well. Oh, I got to turn my light on.
I thought something was off. I was going to say, is there a light off or something? But I forgot you got a ring light there, so it's definitely off.
Okay.
Is it on? Okay, that's a little better. I can see already. Yeah, so you get up close, that'll be better. There you go. So that's the same size bowl. The lip is a little shorter and different, but the bowl holds the same dosing capsule, just like all the rest of them. So, motherfucker, that was a pain in the ass.
I don't know why my camera does this sometimes, not others, but let's see what happens here if I do it this way.
There we go. There you go. Nice and neat. Same size bowl, same material, everything. The bottom is a little different. As he's going to pull this out, you'll see that the holes in this one are different than the venti. They're a little smaller. There aren't as many of them. And okay, so what did you determine is down there? There's something in there it's not metal. It's not balls.
It's like a wire mesh. It's like a stainless steel mesh.
That's what I thought was going on.
Now I don't know if there are more like heater material underneath it. You know, like the venti heater is kind of looks like the top surface here with like the metal and the big holes bored through it. I'm not sure if that mesh is separating a different heater or if that mesh is the heater. I really don't know. I need to talk to Jurgen or do a teardown.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one torn down, so we'll figure it out. But my guess is it's mesh. I would say they probably hollowed out the core into a tube and filled it with mesh instead of balls or something like that. I don't know. Because that's been going on forever. Like the mini vap was that foam aluminum where you blow the foam in there, it hardens, and then you've got this aluminum meshy matrix kind of a thing. So I know that system works. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's not static. Like when I took a little poker in there and started poking at it, I could poke into it. Yeah, you can move
exactly.
Shit. Funky.
Exactly. Now,
funky shit.
Just throwing this out there. Do you think that is somewhat of an inspiration from ball vapes? Because Jurgen got to experience a ball vape. He knows what they do different. He knows that they increase surface area and they massively increase extraction power. He just says that it's too much, too potent, too strong. Do you think this is a micro version of that same optimization applied to a portable heater using wire mesh instead of balls?
I mean, I think it's a similar idea. You know what I mean? I mean, the balls, the aluminum foam, the wire mesh, it all kind of creates the same kind of a heat exchange. I don't think that the aluminum foam has the same thermal capacity as the balls, and I doubt the mesh does. But what I think they did, if I was making it up, I would say that they wanted to shrink the venti, but that heater being a solid hunk of metal with holes bored through it requires a fuck ton of power to heat up quickly. So they probably were like, okay, we're gonna use the same heater, but how do we get it to heat up quickly? And it was like, well, it can't be solid metal anymore. So what if we get something that heats up quicker and that you can still pull through? And shit, we in the community, we've been doing shit like that with screens, you know,
Right.
fucking all kinds of shit forever. So and even the venti, dude, you and I were talking about this the other day. It's like when the venti heater finally came out, it was really cool, but it was just a cannabis hardware, you know, a flower pot that had been out for 7 or 8 years already. So both these vapes, the venti and the Veazy, to me look like adoptions of tech that we've been dicking around with for a long time, or some bastardized version of it.
I agree. It's cool to see shit change and evolve, even if it's just within the Storz and Bickel realm. For example, like these screens, like they're treating these screens different than they used to. If you look, it's kind of like it's like a truncated cone. It's kind of pressed in a way. And what's cool about this is you put this in like this, and
dome up.
Yeah, you put it in dome up, and then you push it down, and it installs. So like this is like an installable screen. Like you put it in there like that, and then the dome is up. You make sure it's flat in there, and then you just push those edges down, and there's a little lip around the bottom of the bowl, and now that screen is installed into that lip. Now that screen is a pain in the ass to come out. It's perfect. Like these screens used to be a pain in the ass to install and remove. Now they're only a pain in the ass to remove.
Yeah, when they were flat, you know, you had to get them down there and make sure that all the way around you got it in the groove. And
you had to taco it and roll like a contact lens.
Yeah, and it's funny when they came out with these dome screens, I didn't know which way they went in. I was always putting them in, you know, dome down, because I thought, oh, they'll just go in and hold more. And then it wasn't until this fucking thing here when I looked and I went, oh, you can clearly see they're doing it dome up, and because when you put it in, it's just so much easier to get in the grooves. In fact, you don't even have to flatten it. At some point, it'll just get there.
You don't have to. You're right. And that's actually what I was trying to remove it to show you before I had flattened it, and it's still kind of hard to remove, but it wasn't difficult. It wasn't like impossible. The smoke is an incense. You no need to freak out.
Say, what the fuck is that, man? What's going on?
it's just got an incense burn. You remember you were here when I lit the fucking thing.
Yeah, but you know I don't catch up on very often. So
yeah. All right. Yeah. So the Veazy is more like the Crafty in terms of control and interface. There's only one button on the side. There's no temperature display. There's no up down buttons. You turn the device on by pushing the button. It takes 40 seconds to heat up. You can boost the temperature with 2 clicks, or booster it more with 2 more clicks or 3 clicks, or what is the interface, Jerry?
It's 2 each. Yeah, it's just like the Venti.
Okay. And then you can turn it off by long pressing. Use an app to customize those boost temperatures. So you can go in and you can set the default. By the way, the default is 356 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you, like me, went in to test this vape for the first time and just used it, and I was underwhelmed. If you watch my video on my website, not on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't allow 420 vape zone on YouTube. If you watch that video, I was underwhelmed by the vapor, but it was only at 356. So,
I mean, yeah, and you know, it's got that double click just like the Venti, where you double click it and it'll go up to 383 and stay there for 90 seconds and drop back down. Double click it again, it goes up to 410, and 90 seconds later it'll drop back down again. So it has that same pattern. When I got this damn thing, Troy, it was on Friday, and they didn't release it till Tuesday, and I didn't have any instructions. Like the instructions that you saw, they don't tell you how to operate the thing. They just show you the parts and all that shit. And the QR code didn't work because they hadn't released the vape, so they weren't putting the shit online. And I couldn't use I didn't know there was an app or anything. So I was using the thing going, how do I figure this out? And I just eventually figured out, oh, it's just like the fucking Venti without a screen. Yeah. And I was bitching because I wanted to go to the highest temperature like you and I like to do. And I kept having to double click it all the time. And And then on the keynote, they said there's an app, and I went, "What the fuck? No way!" And now I've got it pulled up. I'll show you later. The app is fucking streamlined really well, and I recommend everybody go in at least once and get the settings just right, and then just forget it if you want. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah. What's funny about the interface is I never liked the crafty and that button interface.
Right.
In fact, I was one of the few vape reviewers out there that didn't like the crafty, and it wasn't about the vapor; it was about the battery power and the interference or the interface for me.
Right.
But when the Venti came along, the Venti with its kind of mix of the two interfaces, where it was like it had the full control like the Mighty, but it also had the boosts and shit like that, like the crafty. It's kind of the best of both worlds. And I gradually shifted to using the side button instead of the front buttons. It may have been related to the Air 04 thing. I don't know. Because my second Venti, the first one got bricked and replaced, recalled. My second Venti gave me the Air 04 whenever I'd press the two buttons together, or even singular sometimes. So I was always scared to press the two front buttons, and I shifted to using the boost buttons a little more. I don't think that's the only reason that I shifted, because you were with me a lot of times when I was doing that, and I remember how much I bitched to Jurgen about the 90-second return. Like you boost it, and then after a few minutes it goes back. Yeah. And I was like, you gotta take that off, or give me a setting to disable that, man. Yeah, you're murdering me. Like,
yeah, I'm with you. And that setting is there on the Venti too. So you can change it on the Venti, and you can change it on this thing. And at first I was like, I'm gonna go in and change the temperature to 410 so I can just go straight to the top. But then I thought, no, I'll just turn off the 90-second thing, because I've always liked temp stepping. I've been doing this for a long ass time on most vapes. And when Storz and Bickel came out with the crafty and its temp step, and then they bettered it for the Mighty, when the Mighty Plus came out and had legit, okay, they did it right, temp stepping, I really adopted that. And I said, I'm gonna temp step on their vapes the way they want me to, because I know they put effort into testing and deciding which, fucking temperatures and all that. And so then I took that and I started using that temp step everywhere else. Like if I temp step on another vape, I go 356, 383, and then 410, or maybe all the way to the top, just because I'm used to it and it's a nice comparison. So I kind of like it, but again, I don't want to keep putting it back up there. So I've been doing all kinds of shit with it. But right now, I'm in the middle of a battery test for this thing. Like I've got about halfway drained. I expect to finish it tonight with you. But
okay.
I'm going to continue my battery test. And this battery test is at the mid temp of 383, because when I do my battery tests, I do them always at 390, just to keep every vape the same. And I understand.
Consistent.
And
Sure.
since this one's middle temp is 383, I'm like, that's close enough. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do my first 4 or 5 sessions on the thing tonight at 383 and hopefully run it dry. So,
okay. How many have you had so far on your current battery?
I've finished 4 and I'm getting about 7, but when I was tracking 7, it was when I was going to the higher temperatures. Now that I'm just on 383, I've gone through 4 and half the battery's gone. So I'll probably get another 4 out of it. See.
Okay. That's pretty impressive. 7 bowls per charge. I don't think I ever got 7 with my crafty. I've heard of people saying that they get 7 out of their crafty. I don't know if I believe it.
Right.
Because like there were times where I didn't even get 2 bowls per charge out of my crafty.
Long. Yeah.
Like I there were times where I'm like, I'm gonna throw this fucking thing away. Like I was so pissed. Like I remember taking that thing to Vegas with the Mighty and just having it just be useless. Like it was just a useless vape for me.
That's fucking funny. I've gotten about 5 on a good run with the crafty. Usually it's about 4, but I've gotten 5 before. And for me to get 7 when I'm running at high temps, I think that's pretty good. It's a little better than the crafty. I think the fucker hits like the crafty. Like it does not have the airflow of the Venti. To me, it feels just like the crafty. I did a side by side and I was like, it feels like the same shit to me. So
yeah, I hit it with the Mighty, and yeah, it was less powerful, but similar airflow.
You did
Actually,
that? You compared those two?
I think it has a little more airflow than the Mighty Crafty, but less potency.
I didn't notice a difference in potency with the Crafty, but with the Mighty we might, because I know you and I have always felt like the Mighty hits just a little bit harder than the Crafty anyhow. So, I mean, they're all so much in the same lane. Like, you wouldn't notice the difference unless you had them side by side, in my opinion. Like, I would never notice unless I was sitting there just back and forth. And
Exactly.
That's what it took for me to see
Exactly. And I need to have a bowl that doesn't start at 356 because I've had very limited use with mine, and I haven't had a bowl that started at a normal temperature yet. But before we get into vaping,
okay.
Before we get into vaping, I want to
show us the cooling unit, bro, because this is very similar to the Venti, but not exactly the same.
Yeah, this kind of surprised me, honestly. It has the same little screw style lock, so you turn this thing that way, and when you leave the cooling unit on the device is the easiest way to open it. So you unlock that screw and then you give it a little wiggle. This whole top comes off, and what's neat about this is it's actually a 2-piece design, and it unlocks by sliding over and then lifts up. So the vapor path is elongated, and there's two pieces of PEEK plastic to clean now instead of, actually I guess there was always 2. Now there's 3. Now there's 3 pieces of plastic to clean. But it's a kind of a clever design, the way it elongates the vapor path even more. There's like a maze on top and a maze on bottom, you know?
Yeah, like the Elder one, you take the top off and then there's just one big piece of plastic. The black stuff doesn't come off into other like 2 pieces, right? It's just one big piece.
For the Venti, yeah.
Yeah, and on this one, you take the top off and then you've got the 2, which for me makes it easier to get into everything, I think. I haven't cleaned it yet. I'm just about to because mine's pretty goopy. But, you know, there's no extra screen in there, you know? So, I mean, I think this is going to be a little easier to clean. We'll see. But no adjustable airflow, no airflow monitor to, you know, adjust the heater on the fly, I believe. I mean, they didn't tout that. I would think they would if it was doing that. And I don't think they could do that for the price either. So I'd be surprised because it's just not the same. It's like I said, it's more like a Crafty hit, but with a Venti style heater, you know, so.
Yeah. USB-C charging. Is there anything else? No, there's no adjustable airflow like the Venti.
Right.
So that's gone too. But other than that,
pretty sure that I think the charge is a quick charge. Like in the manual, it says it gets to charge pretty quickly, like 40 minutes or something like that. Okay. I assume you'd have to use the fast charger. I don't know. But if I run mine dry tonight, I'm going to throw it on the fast charger and see how quickly it rolls on up.
Okay. I no longer have a Storz and Bickel fast charger. One of the vape manufacturers
like necessity.
One of the vape manufacturers that hung out with us accidentally packed it up and took it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So
we got to get you one of those. That's important.
Yeah, I need to get a new fast charger. I mean, I still have chargers that fast charge, like for my phone and stuff, but the Storz and Bickel fast charger was my favorite.
It's the best. It works with everything. Yeah,
work with everything.
Exactly. Love that thing.
But I think it's time to
grind some weed.
Shit, Jerry.
Yes, let me go find our grind song and let's get some shit ground up.
You find the grind song. I'm going to find my weed. I haven't had herb in a week. And the herb that I had yesterday came straight from my grinder and had been sitting there for a week. So
fuck that. Nah,
it was still pretty
I'm going
fresh.
back to the Alien Labs, bro. I'm doing the Alien Labs with you again, so I'm gonna get some good weed out of this.
All right.
So
play the Australian grind song. I'm gonna bust out the excellent.
Good day, this is Betty White. Let's take some time to grind.
Alright, we're gonna hit this thing here, is that what we're gonna do?
All right.
Old mate.
You gotta give me a moment. Alright.
Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some
What strain you got?
Pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right. I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Old mate. Now I gotta grind some shit.
Save $10. Code Troy in Jerry.
Bad news. I didn't grind yet. Took me a
Fuck, Joy, come on, man. We're in there.
It took me a minute to find my crunch berries, man. I have a very specific nug that I wanted to test this vape with. Here it is. The Fantabulous Crunch Berry.
Nice, like it.
Dude, this one tastes exactly like Crunch Berry cereal, like Captain Crunch Berry with milk.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It has like that cereal milk Crunch Berry taste. Oh. I'm actually going to save part of this nug because it's such a wonderful, and it's my last.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right. What's everybody vaping out there? What you got? What kind of nugs you got? What kind of nugs you got? Tell me your story.
Vapes and nugs. What do you got? Ever vapes.
Dude, it smells exactly like the blue crunch berries.
That's crazy. I don't understand how they do that with weed.
Yeah. We live in a simulation, Jerry. It's all just
it's all
they're just connecting wires and making us access memories and shit. It's all fucking
right.
Gastro hack.
Now I'm going to be a little distracted when I do this. I'm going to show you why here. I'm in the middle of my battery test, and let's see how do I share this shit.
What, you got to record it on a video or what's going on?
No, I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing here, so everybody knows why I'm all fucking around. Is I'm timing here, like this is my spreadsheet for my battery tests.
Okay.
And so, you know, I'm tracking the heat up time of each session. So far, I've had 4 sessions. They've been from 38 to 50 seconds long with an average of 43. I'm getting 9 to 11 hits, and I'm going between 4 and 6.5 minutes. And I'm tracking the battery level too, so I can see how it goes. So I expect to get down to about 8 or so here before it dies on me. So while I do this, I'll be filling this out. Mostly I'm going to time the heat up, time the session, count my hits, and talk to you. So that's kind of what I'm doing while I'm fucking around here. So
very nice, very nice. All right. Well, did you turn on your vape already?
No, because I have to make sure I've got all my shit in line here. So let me go ahead and I'll turn it on now. By the way, I'm doing this at 383. So there, I just started the timer. Is your battery full?
I think so. I don't know. I put it on the charger before, well before the show today. But then when I removed it and I went to charge my venti, and then I got the error, I realized that my charger was bad. So this one may not have been charging on that first charge, but
got it. Well, wait, are you on 356? Or are you
no,
going to double up?
I boosted it already.
Once or twice?
Just once. I started with one boost.
Oh, okay. That's the temp I'm on the whole session here is the one you're on, but I want to see you get to the higher one too. So this thing has gotten consistently slower with every session. Like it started at 38 seconds. And this one took 59, so it was actually almost a minute on this one. So
really,
yeah.
I am sick. I got a cold, so I'm gonna cough with every vape, no matter what. Here, dude, it's a restriction.
Dude, I love these middle temp hits. They're really nice. They don't hurt. I mean, you guys know, if you had a Storz and Bickel vape, this is Storz and Bickel vapor, man. It's the same shit. Like if you went to 383 on your Mighty or your Crafty or your Venti outside of the airflow on the Venti. That's what we're doing here.
The Bickel tickle. I can't hear anything. Say something?
Okay.
Oh, okay. My headphone cable keeps getting stuck on my chair, and then I pull and it yanks it out.
Oh, that sucks. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that, bro.
Yeah, the vapor is very much the Storz and Bickel signature vapor, you know?
Yep. Yeah, it's building. When I roll at the highest temp, I'm getting out of a session in about 5 or 6 hits instead of 9 or 10, and probably shorter sessions too. So
Wait, no, what?
when I roll at the higher temp, I'm getting out in about 3 or 4 hits sooner, and probably a little sooner on the time too. But I haven't timed any of those yet. I think I'm getting about 40 minutes of runtime per charge, but that's not confirmed yet.
Okay, well, I'm going to fast forward to a new test. I think the vapor is harsher than the Venti. And I'm going to test it right the fuck now.
Yeah, you do that. You do that, motherfucker. I think it might be the restriction that does it to you more than
it might be the
vapor,
restriction. But either way, harsher is harsher. All right, what's 356 plus 27? 380 something? What did I say? What was
383 is where you want to go.
Yeah, okay.
Which you can do the same thing. You double button on the side. You'll do the same shit.
No, mine's changed.
Oh, yours doesn't do that.
I've changed my temperatures on the Venti.
Oh, what is the opening temp now?
385. All right, here's 383 on the Venti.
I feel like I'm about done with this.
Yeah. Hold up here. Stay there.
More. This is consistent. All right, that's good. I can press that. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude. This thing is going down 1 notch on the battery for every bowl at 383. The goods look like they always do in a Storz and Bickel, nice and tan. That's pretty typical. Perfect. Even cook, no stir. Gotta love that about these guys. Always love it when they come up with a new vape because it's a nice fun test to do.
It's been so long since I've used the adjustable airflow on my Venti that it wouldn't even fucking turn.
Yours too?
Yeah.
I couldn't get mine to move. I wonder if it's like resin stuck. You know what I mean? Like, is it now that you've hit it? Is it warmed up and turning?
Yeah. Well, I had to really force it, but I cranked it down to a similar restriction to the Veazy. The Veazy is harsher. The Veazy is harsher.
At the same restriction?
At the same restriction.
Now,
and the flavor is different. The flavor is different.
Is the temperature hotter? Is the temperature hotter? Or is it feel rougher?
It feels rougher, and the flavor is different.
What about the temperature? The heat on the vapor? Which one's hotter?
It feels the same to me. Like I would need.
Okay.
I would need temperature measuring tools to confirm that.
They're close though.
In temperature, yeah.
I don't get any
Flavor is different.
I don't get any harshness at the temperatures we're using right now.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's harsh. I'm saying it's harsher.
Okay.
Compared to the venti.
And that's wow, that's not related to the airflow. That's blowing my mind.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to do it again with different weed. Fresh bowls on both.
What did you turn the airflow to? Is it on 2 or 1 or what?
It's right now it's between, well, it's about basically 1.
Okay. Damn, this thing does not want to move.
Somewhere between 1 and 2. I'm gonna get different herb. I'm fucking serious about this test, man. Like I'm not trying to be a shithead, dude, but something in this is making the flavor less flavorful, more harsh. I need to confirm it here. Let's do it. Let's find some different fucking shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking with my venti now, so I'm gonna use it too. But you said you had the airflow at what, 1.5 to 2? I'll check on mine. I'll do the dry test. It's gotta be lower than that.
Lucy? Or no, not pistachio. Oh yeah, never mind. We're doing the Bolo runts.
Damn, this thing is instantly wide open compared to these things.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
This could all be in my head. This could all be just fucking venti snobbery, venti love. I don't know, man. But something's going on. Let me find a grinder.
Okay, I think I nailed it. It's just under 1. So I'm going to do them side by side like you did. First, I'll do 383 and document the Veazy. We're going to get lacquered up now with side by side bowls.
Side by side bowls.
That's how I always get fucked up testing vape.
Shit. Might as well. Oh, wait, my mighty isn't charged. Son of a bitch.
Troy, I had all mine on today. I was coming. Of course, I had to set up my studio today, so I came in and set it up and was like, "Oh, these fuckers aren't going to be charged. I'm going to get going." So I got the Mighty 8 Plus and the Crafty Plus charged too, so we can do some of them.
Yeah, well, I was I don't know, overwhelmed with my workload already. I guess I couldn't get all my batteries charged.
Like I said, I wouldn't have remembered if I did. Like I had to come in here and set up the studio, and that's when I realized, oh yeah, I need to do that too. So that's the only reason. You don't set up your studio the way I do, so it was kind of like a trigger for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you probably got more work to do than I do.
Well, mine was in the Planet of the Vapes configuration, so it was a full switch over. Okay, my vapes are ready. I will start with the Veazy and start the timing of it, and then I'll come to the venti and do that one next. Sound good to you? Here we go.
You're gonna heat them up individually, you're saying?
Yeah, because I'm gonna start this one, and I gotta track it and do all that shit. Plus, the venti's going to heat up so much quicker. So, fuck it. I'll just turn on the venti. It's not going to cook it till I hit it anyway. We'll wait that.
I got my mighty charging.
Good.
I'm not going to bother with the Crafty Plus because I know that thing.
If you have it out, I recommend just to side by side the empty to see if you think how they feel. But I thought the sessions were pretty similar. I'd be curious to see if you thought that at some point. At some point, I want to know what you think of the crafty Veazy.
Is there weed in my crafty?
The fuck?
No, there's not. Hey, thanks, kids.
41. How did that happen? This thing just heated up quickly for some reason.
What did?
Oh, fucker. This fucking Veazy.
What is going on? Is there mods present?
Okay. I gotta remember we want to pay attention to the fucking vapor feel.
Yeah.
Way lighter.
I should have turned it on before putting weed in there. You know that, right? Son, it doesn't even light up, Jerry. I loaded it. I just loaded it by default. Oh, there's supposed to be weed in here. I'll put it in the charger. Yeah, that one doesn't charge it. Oh, not this.
Yeah. Damn. I feel like my Veazy's hitting a little harder at the same temperature.
Your Veazy's hitting harder than what?
Than the Venti at the same temperature.
Harder.
Like thicker, bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting smaller hits with this right now. I might need to clean it. I rarely clean this fucker.
Your Venti?
Yeah. Dude, I'm getting fucking whacked right now. This is heavy.
All right, let's go Venti. Cheers, everyone. Now we're vaping runts. Very gassy, fruity here. Oh, I bet that's going to piss people off. Saying gassy and fruity in the same fucking sentence.
They're coming into the same hit.
It is definitely a different interpretation of the same convection flavor. There's a difference in taste.
Getting extremely similar hits right now. Damn. Damn, I don't know what just happened there. Fuck. I think I'm getting cooler vapor off the Venti slightly, probably because the cooling unit is so much bigger. That's the only thing I really notice at this point on the next to each other hits. So the VZ feels a little bit warmer, but neither one feels harsher. I'm getting the same size clouds now, even though it took the Venti several hits to get there, whereas the VZ was doing it very quickly. And like you said, we've got the Ventis choked up so that they're hitting like the VZ. Now, should I open the Venti up and just hit both of them the way I would hit them both instead of like trying to make them the same?
What are you asking?
Should I open up the venti and compare it to it?
You can do whatever you like.
I'm going to open it up now. I'm going to take it all the way open.
But the Veazy definitely has a touch of harshness that the venti does not. Sorry, you can't taste it.
I notice it in the temperature. Remember, I was trying to, I was asking you, was it for you? Was it rough? Was it temperature? Was it taste? And you definitely identified taste and something else, but not temperature. And for me, I just identified temperature. But that can often be interpreted as the harsh. So that's why I was trying to see if we could distinguish between the two.
It sounds like you're just trying to change my devalue what I'm saying by pinning it on temperature differences. But whatever, dude. I think it's a little bit harsher, and I don't think the temperature is different. I think it's that steel mesh. Because it's the same thing that happens when you vape concentrates. Like there's an added harshness.
I like the venti wide open more than restricted. Like the hits seem to be bigger. I don't know why.
Yeah, I really like the venti's airflow a lot. And stepping back to the old school restriction is a harsh reminder of how great the hyper airflows are. Like the venti and the frolic, the Tafe bowl too. So I'm on max temperature. Fucking Chucks. Yeah. But I can't take it. Too fucking sick for this shit.
Right. I haven't taken it higher than this since I got sick. Like I've only been at 383. So I'm about to do that with you, and I'll be like, hey. Okay. All right, so dang. You want to see the app?
Yeah. I can't show it because my USB cable is used for my camera.
Let me get this here. Stop that. Hi. What the fuck? Hey there. Oh, wrong button. That's funny, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do that. Share that. So you can see this now, the Veazy. You can use, yeah, okay, there it is. So this is what we got going on. After you log in, this is what it looks like on your phone or computer screen. And this is the actual temperature, which starts out at 356, or actually starts out at, I think, 180 Celsius. And then if you just tap the number here, it toggles between Fahrenheit and Celsius. And then it'll be 356. I've got it up to 383 as a starting point for the test that I'm doing, but you can just manually do it and it'll change it. And then the boost, you can change the boost as well. So now this boost would take it to top temp, so the super boost wouldn't do any more at this point. But if this were at 356, this would take it to 383 here, and then the super boost would take it to 410. But that's all there is to it right there. You can change it all you want. What I like is in the settings, vibration is on. There's this permanent Bluetooth so that you can connect to it and do this shit all the time, even if it was off and laying around. I don't bother with that. I do fuck with the charge current optimization because I like to make my battery life last longer. And that's the same thing with the charge voltage limit. Now this means my battery is going to charge slower, which I actually won't do tonight because if I run this dry, I'm going to want to charge it back up real quickly. But usually I roll with those and go with older, slower charging that preserves battery longevity. And this is what was off that I turned on here, so that it deactivates that 90-second time. It'll
90-second
just
thing.
stay. That's the important one right there. So
I still need to do that with my venti.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I did. I thought you said you. Oh no, you said you couldn't, or there was something weird about it. So.
No, I haven't updated my venti in a long time.
All right. So this battery then has been going for 41 minutes because I'm checking the time here, but there's some stuff about the Veazy rather stuff. So anyhow, that's how the app works. It's really easy to connect. I mean, you literally just turn on your vape, go to this app.storz-bickel.com, click connect. It shows you your vape. You click the vape, it connects and shows you this, and then you do whatever the hell you want. So it's pretty dope that way.
I like that it knows the color of your vape too.
Right? How about that? I didn't even like catch that as a thing. Thanks for noticing.
Right. I mean, I assume so. Like, I assume it's orange for you and me, but blue for Cubans, or is it orange for everybody?
I think they went by color. I mean, you would think they would. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the app is great, man. You just have to use it with a browser that works with Bluetooth. And on the PC, they all do. If you're in control of your computer, you just make it work. But
with the PC, you can just plug it in via USB too.
Oh, I haven't done that. Fantastic.
Yeah, you can plug it in via USB and just go to app.storz-bickel.com and it connects from there.
Well, it was flawless on my phone with, I think it's BlueFi browser on the thing that's one that works.
Yeah.
And then I got a couple of them, but they both just worked perfectly. I mean, they've really fine-tuned this, and for me, it has been smooth everywhere. So I usually hate these web apps. This one I actually like. Pretty decent.
All right, let's take
now
a look
what?
at the AVB DCB situation here.
What's the next move we're going to do with these things?
I don't know. I was just thinking, did what we just did with the app mess up your battery test at all? Because that was unnecessary battery use.
No, it's been connected the whole time, even when the thing's off. So you were looking at it while the vape was off. Oh, that's the goodies afterwards, right on. And you went to the highest temp on those, right?
Yeah, I went to the highest temp. Yeah, they look pretty the same. My venti has a rattle to it. Can you hear that?
It does, yeah. A little piece in there. Huh?
I don't know what happened. I did have a couple drops with my venti, so, but
Yeah,
it's still working. Still working.
Right. It's scary the whole way down when you drop your venti.
God, I know. I had a mighty drop that was like 9 feet high onto blacktop.
Wow.
And it just bounced. It just like boom, and it bounced like 2 or 3 times, and it was fine. I think it broke like 1 fin or something like that, but it was fine.
Fucking solid state stuff, man.
Yeah,
that's fucking great.
My mighty is still charging. My crafty is still charging. I want to do a whole nug test with the Veazy.
Ooh, I love that.
Have you done it yet?
No, I'll do that next week now.
Will that screw up your battery test? Because technically that's a different session. You're okay with that? Okay.
If anything, the last one did, because it was a fucking 7-minute session, but only 8 hits.
Oh,
I was chilling with you.
Your Veazy came with a brush, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you notice that the bristles are softer than the other brushes?
I didn't notice anything one way or the other about that.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was just my brush or if it was all. I'm pretty sure it's all brushes because I just pulled a hair out of it and it is not boar's bristle. Like I can tell, like that is either synthetic or horsehair or something.
The one that actually came with mine is downstairs in the box.
Okay.
But I don't know if the one they put in here is different than older ones or not. It's the same style, but it did seem a little just I do think whatever came with is a little different. The metal wasn't as magnetic. It's like it didn't stick to the magnet as well. So
Oh, really?
there's some things about it, yeah.
I don't know if I have anything magnetic around. Huh.
See, this is my bitch brush. That is my original Storz and Bickel brush.
Yeah.
And it sticks really well to this magnet. This is one of the newer ones. It's not the Veazy one, but a lot of the ones I'm getting now are just kind of barely stick to
Bro,
it, as opposed to
this isn't magnetic at all.
Okay, there you go.
This new one isn't magnetic at all.
I don't
And the
know
old, the old ones all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I compared it to all my old brushes, and the bristles were different than all of them. So yeah, this is definitely a different brush. Breaking news: Storz and Bickel changed the brush.
Dude, there will be an uproar in the community. Bro, you're gonna be sitting on a mountain of brushes pretty soon.
Yeah, you remember that? Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, that's hilarious. All right, well, I've nugged up here, man.
Oh, I'm way behind. I apologize.
That's great.
What should I pull this time?
Yeah, so I don't know why it's lighter. It's lighter metal, or is it not a different? Is there a non-magnetic metal that's, I don't know, like tin, or is aluminum?
Probably it's aluminum or something.
Let me see if this is then it might be aluminum, because the Storz and Bickel dosing capsules are non-magnetic.
There's my nug in the bowl.
Oh yeah, here, let me show you mine.
Oh, okay. Let me add a little bit more then. All right, buddy.
You call that a nug?
Have you seen the video with the, who was it? Key and Peele?
Those guys are great.
Oh, where they're like trying to out-black each other when they're ordering food.
Right. These guys are nuts, man. I love them.
They're hilarious.
Oh shit, that's great. All right. Ooh. Let's see here, my Veazy, I think, has one, maybe two. It's hard for me to tell how many fucking lights are on the app battery levels.
The top is easy to misalign. Like it doesn't sit on there as firm. Actually, even the Venti, I think you can have the cooling unit kind of misaligned just by having the top shell partly misaligned on the O-ring. It happens even easier with the Veazy. Like it just kind of squishes on there and locks together with that screw.
My Veazy has a click at the end of the seal, whereas my Venti just kind of slides right into place.
Yep. I remember the Mighty had a click, didn't it?
Let's see.
Yeah, the Mighty clicks.
Yeah, it does.
I'm glad they brought back the click. That's a good observation, Jerry. Because my Venti doesn't click.
Well, my Crafty fucking doesn't click. It goes bang.
What's it
bangs?
It bangs. She bangs.
She bangs.
All right, I'm gonna whole nug. I'm gonna turn this thing on. I'm gonna go straight to my boost temperature. I'm only a little bit bothered by what looks like malformed plastic. I mean, it's really designed that way because it's just around the components. But the little warbles in the plastic trigger my shit, like my personality. Like it gives me the heebie-jeebies. You know, like it just looks like melted plastic or something. but whole nug time.
That's fucking funny, man. It's great. Yeah, the mouthpiece gets a little wider there, and so the fins get shallower because they're making up for the curve of the bowl when they're trying to shrink the outer package.
Yeah,
And it does. It gives it a different kind of a. I don't know. It's funky.
It loses the high end luxury refinement that Storz and Bickel carries with the venti design. To me, it looks like a cheaper version, which is it's exactly what it is. But it's hard to call it a cheaper version when it's still $250. Am I wrong? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, I feel like if I had the black one, it would. I don't know, like
Yeah, the colors may accentuate. The colors may highlight it more, right?
I don't know. I just that. So you're saying those curves, and you also we didn't say right now. You mentioned before the screw holes on there. You can show those too.
Yeah,
then
they're part of they're part of the same thing. And again, this is very subjective. Like this is just me when I look at something. I'm a little bit autistic, OCD on things, and some things like those wacky inflatable guys with the fucking arms. They legit make me like sick. Like I will throw up from staring at them. I don't know what it is, man. But like the little warbles there, they trigger a little bit of that nauseating feeling for me. And I don't like that. I like that. You know what I mean? It's all. It's very subjective. It's just me.
Yeah, because I don't feel nauseous about it.
Don't buy the Veazy. It's got these little warbles in it. It's not that. It seems to vape just fine.
They're just not on the others. Like the other vapes had that designed out of them as far as their look, like the screw holes and things like that. So, but I get it. They're getting rid of all the fucking space. I appreciate it. So for me, it was more the color. I wasn't, I'm used to the orange now, but at first I didn't like it.
See, it dropped down to 356 again, so I stopped getting vapor. I was about to flip the nug. I'm like, that nug can't be that done yet. Can we talk about in the keynote with Love? Jurgen talked about this and making it more accessible, making Storz and Bickel portables more accessible. Am I right?
I know it was in the marketing. I think he probably said it there too.
So is that about the price? Is that about availability worldwide? All of the above? It's price.
Price, yeah.
So $250.
$30 less than the Crafty.
$30 less than the Crafty.
Now we're talking retail prices, so that would also put it in at retail price. What was like 150 for the Mighty, less than the Mighty, and that would put it at $200 less than the Venti. That's full retail. I assume at some point when everything evens out after a few months and it's been out for a little bit, and discount codes are all the same, it'll be less than 250, and it'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like. But they're all. That's why I'm quoting retail prices, because this will be the difference regardless. It's a $30 difference between that and the Crafty.
But this is not a budget vaporizer.
It's more like a mid-price kind of a thing. I'd call it. Like your Toyotas.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess what happened in my head is I watched the keynote from my phone and thought, how awesome would it be if there were a Storz and Bickel like budget vape, like when they didn't announce the price and they're like, we're gonna make this accessible so everybody can get this as their first vape, and it's like How rad would it be if they came out with $100 vape? You know? Even if it only vapes 3 bowls per charge or something, I don't give a shit. Like I've had so many people buy the DaVinci Micro because it's so cheap, and then they come back later with like, this thing is too weak. I need a new vape.
I think I'm done with this nugget.
I think it dropped down temperature, and I need to triple boost it. What do you think of the Nug experience?
I like it. I kept forgetting that it was Nug because it was just all taste, and I was enjoying it. But I never got those big clouds. You know what I mean? But I didn't crush it either. Like I could go crush it and get a really big hit, but I don't think I'd want to do that. Now I'm down to 1. This is crazy. Oh, that's why, because that was still 2. Okay.
It does have some convection power to it, you know. Like if we were to go back and compare this thing to convection vapes of the past, this thing would curb stomp them. Like imagine we're gonna do the Veazy versus the boundless CFV. You know, like
that thing.
Like there's enough convection there to make the mouthpiece get hot when I hit it really, really hard on max temperature. Like there's a lot of heat coming out. Like this thing is it's a very capable heater in here.
I look forward to getting on water.
Yeah. Man. Will Storz and Bickel ever make a water pipe adapter, do you think?
No. It would have to be a way that Jurgen likes to vape for that to happen.
Is it better than the Crafty Plus? I mean, if it can serve me 7 bowls per charge, then yes, that's better than the Crafty Plus.
I just got my 7th bowl.
Okay.
And I might have another one because I still have 1 more bar. So I've gotten so far then at least. Now remember, I'm on 383 the whole time. So I've got 1 more bowl in it, I think. And that would put me at 8. But last time I took it to 8, it died before it got to the temperature. So I really only got 7 bowls out of it. So we'll see what happens next.
Okay.
But real quick, it's 5, 10, 20, 31, 30. I'm at 37, 38 minutes of runtime. And I'll probably get a little over 40 when it's all said and done. We'll see. 7 bowls. I'm getting 7 bowls every time. So if it's just about battery life, then yeah, I think it's better than the Crafty. I like the Crafty. I would probably pick up the Venti over the Crafty. For me, the Venti or the Veazy, I don't notice in my pocket. The Crafties, I don't either, but it's a little more noticeable because it's so much wider. You know, it's like that. Where the fuck am I doing this? There you go.
I'm gonna have to do some tests with this, and if the Crafty is gonna stay on the market, I'm gonna have to think more about that question. Right now, I'm leaning more towards this because I do like the way that the Venti carries, and I love the way this feels on my hand. You know, it's like a hammer handle. It feels really nice in the hand. It's like it's the perfect size for a vaporizer. I don't mind the height at all. Looks like a phone or a walkie-talkie, like in public. Like this is not going to be anything alarming to anybody. You can talk into it or rub it on your face or whatever. Somebody looks at you funny. You know, it'd be easy to be
inconspicuous. Point to things like you're reading them.
Like I don't have faith in my Crafty Plus, and I never really have. It hasn't been potent or powerful enough to get me through my needs compared to the Mighty. And that was always the problem. Like my crafty review was always, I also have the Mighty, you know what I mean? And compared to the Mighty, I would never reach for the crafty and never recommend the crafty over the Mighty. So I always struggle to recommend the crafty. Lots of other reviewers love those affiliate commissions. I'm a little bit more about like deciphering the needs. So I've always strongly preferred the Mighty over the crafty. So I'm gonna have to go back and compare this to the Crafty Plus to really see how they fit together. But yeah, right now I would lean Veazy.
Yeah, it'd be great to see what you think when you get those two together, because you taste and feel vapor differently than I do, and not like radically different, but I feel like you have more. Well, you definitely have more taste palette, whatever, than I do, and I think you have more facets to what you're looking at in vapor, as far as like a tasty kind of an experience than I do. So I look forward to seeing what you think of those two together.
No, Zero Grimson, they won't fit together at all, unfortunately. That was a good idea though. He was recommending putting the venti cooling unit on. They won't lock together, but he was just seeing if they would fit to see if you could hit it with the venti cooling unit airflow.
It didn't work. They don't.
Yeah.
None of them are compatible that way.
Yeah, this was some interesting testing. I'm still struggling with the 250 accessible thing and how that fits in. Like I'm really gonna have to look at like the vape spreadsheet that I made and like my best portable page and look at the money and the vape. Like there's a lot of vapes out there now, dude. There's a lot of really good vapes out there. So $250 is still a lot of money. And like it's already hard to recommend the venti with that price. Like I love the venti. Love the venti. But like with other vapes like the Lobo and the Rogue serving the budget market so strongly, it's hard to find the value in these like middle of the price point vapes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not that they're not as good as they were. It's that the market's kind of caught up to them in quality, but not price.
Yeah. Like if anything, this is a PAX flow killer. Like Storz and Bickel like, hey, let's just fucking snuff out PAX real quick with a $250 beat your ass. Like this versus PAX flow, no competition. Flush that PAX flow down the fucking flow toilet. No offense. Like this crushes the PAX flow in a kind of similar format.
I did do some sessions a session with the flow and I think the Veazy together. It's interesting because it is a different hit. You know what I mean? Like for I think I was trying to keep the temperatures similar, or maybe just went, but the packs it got to clouds quicker and a little bigger hits, but then it also couldn't contain the taste and would get that packs end of roast taste that you never get to with the Storz and Bickel vape. The Storz and Bickel vapes are all about temperature consistency, that they realize that's the number one thing, and that's why their shit is consistent and never overdone. That's why they can nail the same experience across, or a similar experience across vapes, is because they focus on temperature control and they nail it.
Yeah. And that vapor signature, like all of their vaporizers have a very, very similar like signature, like that Storz and Bickel fluff. People call it the Bickel tickle, and I usually reject that term because all vapes make you cough, and calling something the Bickel tickle insinuates that Storz and Bickel vapes make you cough and other vapes don't. And I don't like that. Like I've always included snippets of the cough in my vape review videos because I don't like how all the reviewers who came before me cut that shit out and did not represent the vaporizing experience accurately. I wanted to show it all, including the loading, the coughing, the high, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All vapes make you cough unless you're hitting them softly. That's how you hit it, you know? So if you want to hit the venti on wide open airflow softly, it won't make you cough. You hit it hard, it's going to make you cough. But you can do the same thing with any vape, you know? You can take the packs and hit it soft and not cough. The way I get high, every single vape is going to make me cough.
Not so much cough for me. I mean, like, I don't know. There was a point I used to cough plenty. Now I just cough all the time from phlegm, but it's never usually from a direct hit. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I can take hits and not cough all the time, but I'm a walking cough machine. So for me, but I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm fucked up.
Freight train bro tickle is real. It doesn't rhyme though.
Train bro tickle. I love it. That was a 57-second heat up time.
Yeah, we've talked about our difference in hit style too before, Jerry. Like, especially when we were together. You don't hit it aggressively. You don't always force yourself to take big hits. I do. Like I always try to fill my lungs. I always fully exhale like all the way right before I start inhaling, just to like
right.
like if I'm gonna take a hit, I'm gonna fill all my lungs. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's probably not good for me, but that's my habit. That's my style. I have been trying to change. Like in the last several months, I've been vaping lower temperatures and vaping less aggressively. I have tried to dial it back quite a bit. I haven't hit a ball vape in a long time. Oh, I hit a ball vape in Chicago last Friday. So it's been a week. No, it's been more than a week because it was Thursday night. It's Thursday night when I was in Chicago when I hit the Hornet.
It's the Hornet. It's a little itty bitty one to travel with.
And I vaped with that guy on his rig, and he said something funny to me too. He said, "Holy shit, he's like, you really do take big hits." He's like, I thought it was just your bong or something watching the videos, but seeing you vape in person on my vape, now I get it. I'm like, thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I used to go really hard. It was my early herborizer days. I was going really hard on the hit. It was fun. That was a good vape for it too, bro. It really was.
Man, that vape was so rad for twaxing. Like that was one of the most amazing twax vapes ever. Like especially with hash, like you put the hash on top of the bowl and have the herborizer go down like almost right to it, and the hash just fucking bubbles and just gets rolling, and then you go. God, what a good time. We should bust out the herborizer again, man.
Absolutely.
Since we're kind of at least I'm on a break from ball vapes, busting out the herborizer might be kind of fun.
I've got mine right here, so anytime you want to break it out.
You always have yours right there. Is it always plugged in and ready to?
Yeah, I rarely use it, but it's there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can commit to that. That's got too much electronics.
In my life, it's earned that spot. You know what I mean? So
I get you. I get you. On that note, I should put the SSV 43 up here.
Also doesn't take up much space, all right?
The SSV 43 doesn't have a power box, at least. It just has the wire, you know?
Oh, you're right. I forgot because I've got it connected to my double wood custom one over here. So I don't use the ones that came with it.
Anybody out there in the chat have or had an SSV 43, like the ball modded SSV? You remember that? Is anybody out there still hitting it? That'd be crazy if somebody's out there still hitting their SSV 43.
Right.
I mean, I guess 7th Floor is still selling them. So, I mean, they're not called the SSV 43. They're calling it something else. But it became a thing. Like Elevate or Steve Kloppenflopper selling them on Kloppenhammer, Harper. What is it?
I don't know, but I want you to keep going.
Kleffenheimer? Fuck. I used to be really good with names.
I like the Kloppenhopper or whatever you came up with. That was good.
Klappenflapper. 7th Floor is the best cut clips. I hate cut clips with a passion. Like when I get them, I throw them away. Oh, hey, hold up. This guy says Veazy flavor not great. Hey, do you have a venti too? Do you have a venti? Are you saying that the Veazy flavor is different than the venti? Because if so, then I have my first supporter. Although I'm not saying the Veazy flavor isn't great. I'm just saying it's different. It has a slightly different taste. The venti is much better. Okay, all right. He says he do. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I like this guy's channel too. This guy's funny. This is the Northern High 420 is the guy that makes the songs, little AI songs.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah. I watch them all, man. This shit's great.
Yeah, it's good shit. He's doing more vape content now too. So check him out. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do more testing on the flavor harshness thing. Like I do think it's there. I do think it's related to the stainless steel mesh. I don't think everybody's gonna taste it. I think it's one of those things, you know, like there was a pretty good discussion in the Discord happening even recently about this. Like somebody was like, I don't believe how you people are saying like you taste metal in vapes. I was like, well, it's kind of like genetics. Like people have different versions of everything. Some people can jump really high. Some people can run really fast. Some people are born strong. Some people are born fat. You know, see me? Like, I didn't get the athletic stuff, but I got some good taste buds. I got like a good taster. I also can't visualize. I have aphantasia. So maybe with my aphantasia, I get better with tasting and things. I don't know, but I know a lot of people can taste different metals and different vapes. Yeah, I've heard of people tasting metal in the Lobo as well. The vape we were talking about was the Epitome. Like to me, that one tastes like metal. So not enough to not use it. Like it fucking worked great. In fact, it was winning my heart for a minute until the Adaptable came out. By the way, that Adaptable is the shit.
Yeah.
And the stainless steel wireless one-hit wonder, which I believe is at your doorstep right now.
Oh, cool. This is the Adaptable here. Wireless one-hit wonders on the way. Cool. That'll get me back on a ball vape for a minute.
I'll never hear it. Good times. So when was the last time you hit a ball vape?
Last time I did it with you. I think it's when we covered the Adaptable.
Okay. So yeah, for me, it's been last Thursday. I had a Hornet hit.
Oh,
Cool, man. Well, are you high, or you want to vape some more bowls?
I want to put one more in here and see if it even gives it to me because it says the
Oh,
battery's dead.
let's. Oh, okay.
Like the app just shows it's empty, but I shut it off. It didn't kill out on me.
What? It's not KL something? I thought I swore it was KL E something. Oh, but okay.
Kellenhofer. Oh shit! I went to Grindstone too.
That guy's been in space a long time. Making the 7th floor vapes. That was one of the first vapes I bought.
I thought you said in space. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? That's great. Yeah, no shit. Like as long as I've been around, he's longer than that. So
yeah, like the Buddha was.
Yeah.
What year was that? Holy shit! Before my time.
Yeah.
I bought the LSV, and that was my first heavy hitter. The LSV. That was my first desktop vape, and whoo, that thing fucked up everybody that learned how to use it. But most people didn't learn how to use it. Every time somebody would come over and hit that thing, it'd be a combustion event, and then I would have to clean the thing. And worked best with the bowls on a bong, because then I could just have it configured at a temperature that worked with like a normal bong airflow, and then I would just have to rotate or move it to kind of manually vape the bowl, like the big fat bowl that it had, the big long. Actually, I still have it right here, Jerry. Oh my god!
No shit, for real?
Oh my god! Yeah, right here, this bowl.
Oh yeah, the 45-degree angle. That thing was awesome,
dude. That's how much weed I was putting in there. Like I was putting that much, and I was feeling it. I was feeling it past the logo. Yo,
there was a short one. That's the deep one, dude. That's the
this is
big
the
one.
deep one. I didn't have the short one. I went for the fuck your tolerance bowl.
I had them both, and I preferred the shorty just because it was easier to manage. Because you could put a lot in there, but you'll stir it quite a bit. But man, it was big and good. That's all. I can't believe you got that right there, man. I'd have to go hunting for mine.
I recently organized my bowls. Remember? Like I went on the thing over here. So I got all my bowls like in this kind of area, or at least all the unique ones.
Great. Love that. That's dope. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff up there, but I'll probably remove some of it that I don't ever use and get it more functional. You know what I mean? I want it to be something I actually use. So
yeah, I just want that shit like that as a reminder of how grateful I am for all of the people watching. I've been an independent reviewer making content as myself with my real name and with Jerry using his real name. We've been at this for 10 years, not together. I've been doing it for 10 years by myself. He's been doing it for 10 years by himself, or with other companies, I guess, too. But we've been at this, and we've been streaming Troy and Jerry, what now, 7 years? We're in our 7th year. Is that right? Or I think Modern Cannabis was 7 years ago.
I thought Modern Cannabis, that thing just said it was just 6 years ago, which I thought it was 7. But that said 6, so it was 6 years ago when we started fucking around.
Was okay, 1999. That doesn't sound right.
It wasn't 19 anything. It was 2000.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2019. In my head, I read it as 1999. I don't know why, but yeah, I meant 2019. I'm just very high.
My battery just keeled, so you got 7 sessions.
1999 is when I got married. That's why I was thinking that. So your battery died, so you did not get the 8th session.
Correct. So it was about, what did I say, 43 minutes or something like that. So yeah, there you go. We'll take this fucker.
Oh, you did the time. So 43 minutes of operation.
Yeah, I want to. Let me double check that though, because that was a 10, 20, 31, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yeah, about 44 minutes.
My Mighty Plus is charged now. So we're going to go into a little bonus round, Jerry, and I'm going to have another.
Sweet.
Go back to the Crunch Berries. I'm going to do Crunch Berries and the Mighty, Crunch Berries and the Veazy, two fist style.
It's not going to do me any good. Oh. Oh, that's right. I didn't get one. Okay. Done with this. All right, cool. So I can take all this stuff off. Cool. Well, now I'm going to plug this fucker in on the fast charger and see what happens.
All right. Mighty in one hand, Veazy in the other.
Nice.
383, we said was the number.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Man, the Mighty feels so huge in my hand now. Oh my God. How did I hold this thing so much back then?
That's funny.
Oh my God. It was so natural. It felt so natural. Now it feels massive. All right. Veazy got to the temperature first.
This thing's pancake.
Hey, nice timing. The flavor difference is here too. The Veazy tastes different. That's really interesting.
Well, this one definitely, for me, is a stronger hit. The like when I get this wide open, the venti wide open, I think hits harder than any of these things. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It just responds well. It'd be a little softer, maybe. The venti and stuff. Got a bug over here, man.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe their testers aren't tasting what I'm tasting and Northern High is tasting. It may be one of those cilantro things. Like, I can taste the difference. Jerry doesn't. So it may not be everybody. It may be a small percentage of people. I don't know. I don't know, but I taste it.
If there's anything for me, it's very subtle, but there's nothing that stands out for me other than, like I said, I think that well, when I was doing it side by side, I thought the Veazy I thought the Veazy Vapor was warmer, which to me rolls into the harshness equation that I have when I think things feel harsh, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like it's a component of harshness.
Yeah. So you remember when we discovered like the all glass ball vapes, and we were like, whoa, like the terps are so much more here, and now like the margin is the metal. Like we didn't taste the metal before, but then we get like this whole new blossom of terps, and we're like, oh, okay, so everything in between is from the metal. And then hitting all the metal vapes and start to chunk up the differences and really decipher the differences between which vapes actually have metallic taste and which ones don't. I feel like right now I'm getting a similar effect, hitting the exact same weed at the exact same temperature in the Venti and in the Mighty and in the Veazy. The same weed, I'm getting a blossom of terps that isn't like I already know that this same weed in a different vaporizer would give me a bigger diversity of like terp spectrum. Like I would get more terps from this weed in an all glass vape. Okay. But what the Mighty is serving, like that little slice of the spectrum, is more broad than what the Veazy is serving. 100% fucking telling you. I've tested it with 2 different strains and 2 different vapes. The spectrum of terps is different between these.
Does it feel narrower than those?
Yes, something is muting the terpenes the same way it happens in like a metal ball vape. Like something is interacting, conflicting with some terpenes.
Now, when you say muting, that's a term I usually use when I describe what I think metal does to taste in a vape. So, like in my head, I see it coming from the other perspective, whereas you see something that metal adds to it, I interpret it as something that metal takes away. So that glass is more the baseline. Where when I hit glass, sometimes I'll get more flavors, but mostly it just seems brighter or more prominent. Like there's more of the taste, and it lasts longer. That's what I notice with glass usually, not every time, but usually as a general rule. Ceramic to me shows up as rougher and the taste lasts a little while. Metal shows up not as rough, but as muted. And so that's how I typically experience the differences. And in this case, I experience the metal muting on both ends. For me, it's more of a different roughness. Like you were describing a roughness. And for me, the roughness is what I definitely notice a difference in. But for me, it shows up as temperature. Like it feels hotter when I try to pay attention to how it felt.
Yeah. Yeah. I think with the ball vape thing, one thing we learned was like the metal has to be putting something into the air because it goes through the metal before it goes through the weed. So if something is interacting with terpenes, it's coming from the metal already because we've done the all glass vapor path after the metal vape head. So we confirmed that even metal before the air path or in the heater, like a metal heater versus an all quartz heater, has a difference for the terpene effect beyond temperature. So with this, like I don't know if it's, I mean, muting versus changing semantics, I guess. But
no, it's more the
definitely
perspective. Like in a math equation, it's which side were you coming from? They all equal the same. It's just which way were you going? You know what I mean? Well, I'm timing the charge up here. We'll see. So far in 10 minutes, it's gained 1 bar out of 6. 6 bars.
On the fast charger?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not sure this thing fast charges or not, but we're going to find out.
Yeah. Even at a higher temperatures, like boosting the temperature to the max, the same weed, same temperature. There's a blossom of terpene effect. Like you take the hit and it has a range of flavor that starts as a kiss of vanilla and ends as brown sugar barbecue sauce. You know what I mean?
Sounds great.
The evolution of flavor doesn't happen as much. It's not as rich. It's not as diverse. It's not as loud with the Veazy. It's just not.
Makes you taste like me, like I do.
It's fascinating. And it's got to be that mesh in the heater. Just from understanding all the things I've learned and experienced with ball vapes and changes and shit with building vapes and fucking with vapes and having 1,000 of them. It's got to be. I'm fascinated by it. And also, I also feel terrible about it. But yeah, that's the way I feel. Thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. So I would probably say that it seems to mute taste a little bit more.
Yeah.
How did the other components? Did the fluffiness was the same for you?
I mean, it's hard to compare to the Venti because the Venti really cranked the knob and maximize the joy of vaping, the airflow and the ease of inhalation on the Venti is so dreamy that it made other vapes suck. Like the Mighty was my #1 portable until the Venti came out, and then after using the Venti, I hated the Mighty. It was so restricted. I hated it. It raised the bar so high on vapor quality and ease of use. So forcing myself to go back to the restriction, add something to it for sure. But there's more than the restriction. I think the vapor is still enjoyable. I don't hate it. I hate the difference. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And basically, the way I would word this is the same way I would compare the Mighty with budget versions of the Mighty 5 years ago, when everybody demanded that the next new vaporizer is the Mighty Killer. Everybody wanted every new fucking vape to be the Mighty Killer. Is this the Mighty Killer, Troy? Every fucking vape would send me, Healthy Rips would send me, I got the Mighty Killer here and get a new vape up. And nope, not this time. Sorry. But what I would tell people is you don't have to go out and spend $350 to get a good vape these days. This was years ago. You could buy the Fury 2 or the Rogue or one of these budget vapes. Even the Boundless CFX. You could get one of these budget vapes. And if you never fucking tried the Mighty, you never know the difference. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They're good enough to, like, if that's your first one, you're going to be thrilled with vaping. You're going to have a great experience. You're going to get so much higher. You're going to save so much money. You're going to love life, and you're going to love your vape. You'll recommend that vape to everybody. You really will. Like, there's budget vapes out there that will serve you very well. You don't need to spend big money to get a great experience. Where was I going with this? I fucking forgot.
Well, you had the difference in the difference in price now, because you were talking about the difference in performance.
Yeah. So yeah, that applies to the Veazy. Like, if you've never tried the Venti or the Mighty, you're not going to taste that flavor difference. But as a reviewer, I feel obligated to tell you that it is there. It is there. That's all I have to
There you
say
have
about
it,
that.
folks.
I got to sneeze so
And
hard right
I
now.
have yet to taste the difference, but you and I have always had this where I long for your palate. I mean, I just taste things as sweet or floral or whatever. And I didn't really notice much in any of my flour tonight, honestly. Like nothing ever hit me in the face and went, wow, taste that out of anything that I vaped tonight. Maybe that's the flour. I don't know. But
I do have a good palate. And in the food space, I didn't work, but I wanted to work in the food space. I thrived in that sector of being able to taste differences between things. So yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
I've actually had
you got a lot of skills that I don't have, Jerry. So,
well, I've actually
using the
had
natural
sessions where
stuff.
I've tried to focus on taste more because I want to try to experience what the discernment that you have in the flavors, or I don't know, more of the rainbow or something. I don't know, but
Dude,
it hadn't done me any good yet.
next time you're here, I want to take you to there's a eating experience in LA where you eat in the dark. Like you go in and all the lights are off. And yeah. I think they blindfold you as well because I think they have some candle lights for the waiters. I don't know. I've never done it, but
Okay,
I think it'd be fun.
that would be fun, man. That'd be great. So you just got to open your mouth and somebody feeds you?
I don't know. I haven't been there, but
Okay.
that could
Either
be
way,
awkward.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they figured it out.
we got to feed each other.
There
I
you
think
go.
I think you have to eat in the dark. I think you have to feel for your food and everything, like Helen
That's
Keller
fucking
style,
great.
you know.
Yeah. See how that goes. Just put a big old bib on like you're doing lobster.
Have you been to one of those seafood boil places?
I mean, I've been to some messy shit that was probably in line with that, hammers and crabs and stuff like that, and sawdust and things. So yeah.
But like a restaurant where you order shrimp by the pound and they dump it on the table and you don't have silverware, you eat with your hands.
Oh, I mean, I think I could have asked for silverware, but people were just using their hands. But yeah, only once is not something I did a lot. Do you have a good one that you went too much?
I mean, there's ones that we go to often here in California, like the kicking
Awesome.
crab and boiling crab.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, my wife loves it, and she takes her own silverware
Oh, I love that. That's great.
because like you gotta peel the shrimp, and having a metal spoon, you can peel shrimp real fast. So yeah, she's like a professional shrimp peeler with a metal spoon that she brings from home.
Oh, far out. Love that.
Yeah, plus
I wanna see that.
eating rice with a spoon is life. If you don't know.
Yeah.
You know that. You're
Or
married to a Filipino, right?
Or chopsticks. Just likes to break out the chopsticks too.
Yeah. Dude, I'm craving noodles. I've been craving noodles. Oh, you know where I'm going after this? I'm going to Taco Bell because they brought back the chili cheese burrito, Jerry.
The chili cheese burrito. That was good.
I haven't had one
Cheap,
yet since they
too.
brought it back.
How much do they want for it now?
I don't know, probably $3. But I remember it was
Oh.
like 79 cents.
Yeah, 99
And
cents.
maybe
79
99 cents. And then like $1.19 maybe before they went away, or $1.89 before they went away.
Right. I kind of know
Dude.
what they cost now.
I've
know what
eaten
they cost.
I've eaten so many fucking Cholitos in my life.
Cholitos. It was oh fuck, what was steak soft tacos was the one that we would get all the time with the lime sauce on it. That was the best one. That was we lived off of those back in the 80s.
Steak soft tacos. When I left the country, I remember that my favorite my favorite Taco Bell was like the chicken gordita supreme. And I remember when I was like coming back into the country, I'm like, I hope Taco Bell still has gorditas.
It's fucking great. That was your concern. I love it.
Because I didn't have Taco Bell in the Philippines when I was in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
And I had Mountain Dew, but the Mountain Dew there was different. The Mountain Dew there soaked. So yeah, I was so excited to hit Taco Bell and get a Mountain Dew and Taco Bell food when I came home from the Philippines.
I was never in a Mountain Dew, man. I had my Taco Bell phase, but not Mountain Dew. It was before they started adding that all the time, like before the blue one. I think
Baja
Dr.
Blast.
Pepper was the. Yeah. Before that, when I was in a Taco Bell, Dr. Pepper was the exotic soda.
What?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper was an exotic?
Yeah.
Tell me
It
more.
was Coke and it was Coke and Pepsi for so long, and then it was like Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi, and that was it. And then you had side gigs like Tab and Dr. Pepper. I liked Mr. Pibb was my favorite, but nobody served that. It was a Coca-Cola product, and Coca-Cola fountains never went out that far. They'd stop at Coke and Diet Coke and Sprite for the most part.
Dude, Pibb Extra. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good
Mr.
one.
Pibb.
But I never got any of the cherry stuff or any of the flavors or any of that. Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper were as far off the Coca-Cola rails as I ever went. Or the Diet Coke.
You want to hear that customs story? That was an interesting customs story.
Oh yeah, go for it.
When I came back from the Philippines, I came back with a wife, and she was traveling on her tourist visa. So we didn't want to travel together, but she was going to be moving here, so she wanted to bring a bunch of stuff to leave here. But since she was traveling on a tourist visa, she didn't want to appear to be moving. So we basically swapped luggages. So I came through with her luggage, and she came through with mine through customs.
Oh boy.
We went through two different lines. So I came through customs. I went through customs with 2 big boxes. I'm like, it's fine. I've been in the Philippines for like 6 months, man. Like this is all my belongings, you know? And he cut it open, and he starts pulling out women's clothing and all these bras and shit. And he's looking at me, and I just go. And he closes it and goes, "Have a good day."
That's great. He was gonna make you see that. That's great.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. That was real. What about her? They didn't fuck with her?
No, they didn't. They didn't fuck with her. I think they questioned her jewelry or something. Like she had a bunch of jewelry, and she wanted to like they wanted her to like claim it or something. But it wasn't significant. It wasn't anything catastrophic. Like we still got out of there quick. Me and my cross-dressing clothes.
Yeah. I like what I like, man. What can I say? Prices are good there.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, bro. I fucking love it.
I didn't know what else to do, man. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, really. Yeah, exactly. They're hers.
Yeah. I didn't want to get in trouble. But yeah,
It's funny.
We did everything the legal way. Yeah. And she had to wait like nearly 2.5 years to get her visa. A process that they said this is going to take 60 to 90 days, and 2.5, 3 years later is what it took.
That's the problem right there. They don't get the shit done.
Yeah, man. It was a problem. When I was waiting for my wife to move here, something happened in like Bosnia or Kosovo or something, and we brought in a bunch of them. Like we like allowed thousands of people to emigrate here for safety, and then all of the citizen based visas, all the petition visas were put on hold while immigration processed the foreign affairs visas. So like my wife got put on hold because of a war in a different country.
Mm.
And it was so shitty at the time. Like,
Yeah.
it was very frustrating. Yeah.
Skipping the line, man. Skipping the line.
But yeah, eventually she moved here. And dude, that's when I was playing pool, Jerry. Like that's when I was a married man. I was working. I would come home and I would just go to the bar after work, play pool with the bartender until like dinner time, and then either eat there and then play pool, or go home with my mom, eat dinner, hang out for a bit, go back up, play pool or bowling. It was like pool and bowling is all I did, and computer programming.
That's
I was
awesome.
programming shit, and bowling and pool. That's all I did. That's all I did for years.
Bowling and pool, baby. That's it. Bowling and pool.
Yeah, man. There seems to be a thing with balls, like ball vapes, pool, fucking billiards,
Bowling.
Paint. I was into paintball for a minute, but the athleticism is what kicked me out of paintball. Like running and then being a bigger target than everybody else. Like this is way too many disadvantages. Also, I got hit in the balls with a paintball, and never again.
That's great.
Yeah. You know what's funny is when I was back in Illinois, I cleaned up my dad's basement a little bit, and I found like a 20-pound box of paintballs. Seriously, and I threw them away. I tried to squish one in the bag, and it was so soft that it didn't even pop. Like it elongated, got long like a peanut, and didn't pop.
Got it.
Interesting.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah. Too bad.
Should have taken a picture of them, but yeah, just threw them away.
Was there a gun to go with?
No. I think I sold or gave away the paintball guns.
Okay.
Like, basically, I stopped playing probably in like 1997. Yeah, 1997 was the last time I played paintball. And I remember that was when I bought those paintballs. I bought those paintballs in 97.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a find, man. That's awesome.
It was the summer I graduated high school.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Playing airsoft with my son for a little while when he was young. Remember that stuff?
Yeah. I never had any, but I've seen it, and it looks fun.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I always love that kind of shit. Like real life Quake or real life, those kind of games.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the way they play paintball nowadays? Like back when I played paintball, you'd play in the woods. There was trees and all kinds of shit. Now people play in like a fucking inflatable bounce house. And rather than being like running and tactical and pop, 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 they're just like they're just like dumping canisters. Half of the shit they dump into their gun dumps all over the fucking floor and themselves. They're just like dumping cans of paintball into their hopper and just spraying paint. Just like balls are just fucking constantly. It's ridiculous. It looks so fucking dumb. It looks so fucking, and everybody's like 90 pounds. No offense.
I assume you get hit all the time with paint.
No, they don't. You get hit, you're out.
Yeah, but if they're shooting that many bullets, how are they gonna miss?
Yeah, well, they're missing all of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they were to calculate their hit rate, it would be like 1/1,000,000% or something, Because they're just dumping paint. They're just dumping.
It's fucking funny. Dumping it, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I
my
never
wife-
played
my wife
paintball.
played
That looked fun. Laser tag. I played some laser tag. That's some good shit.
We used to play laser tag quite a bit. We would smoke weed back in Illinois and go play laser tag. That was my. And then when the kids had birthdays, that was also a thing. Kids would have a birthday party at laser tag.
Yeah.
Smoke a blunt outside and then go in for parent laser tag. Oh yeah, I cleaned house with all those kids. I was good at laser tag.
I bet, man.
Putting your hand on the sensor. Got you good, you fucker.
You're one of those, motherfucker. Damn it. Okay.
Not all the time.
In the eye. Yeah. Funny, man. You would, man. I wish I
Gel
played that
tag.
shit more often.
Have you seen those gel blasters?
What's that?
They're like the bullets. You hydrate them, like they come as little sand or something, and you fucking add water, and then they puff up to become the gel blasters, and then you shoot them, and then they're like biodegradable, I guess. I hope. I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
There's water.
They don't hurt.
I don't think they hurt, but they're kind of expensive. I saw them at Ace Hardware, and I want to say they were like $50 or $60, which is why I did not purchase one. But maybe sometime, maybe for Christmas, maybe Sandal will give me one. Anybody have a gel blaster? I know Dynavap was pimping them for a minute. Surprised they didn't start selling them. Actually, let me check.
Sounds fun, man. Sounds fun. Capture the Flag in the Woods was fun too. I played that a few times at some summer camps. It was a blast. It was some of the best time.
Capture the Flag as a
and in the woods, like in a real, like an honest to God half acre, two forts.
Paintball or airsoft or what?
No, this is just straight up like tag capture the flag.
Oh, like just tag. So like if you tag the person, they're out or whatever.
Or you could take them back to jail.
Oh, and then do what?
They stay there until either the game is over or until somebody on their team breaks through to the jail and releases them, and everybody gets out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you want to guard the jail, but you don't want to put too much resources on it because everybody in jail is an advantage for you. Now you have the numbers. You don't want to waste it on guarding them. But anyhow, it's a numbers game in that one. But it's fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. They touch you. Yeah. Well, remember this was I told you this was summer camp, right? So yeah, they touch you.
That's what I was like when you're like taken back to jail, and then what?
Right. This is funny.
Jerry, it's funny shit. So, any last things to say on the Veazy, the EV, the 420 VZ?
Looks like I'm almost halfway charged, and it's now been 30 minutes. Now, let me just check the settings real quickly because I may have had the ones that are... No, I didn't fuck with the battery settings, so I'm going as fast as this thing will go. It's on a supercharger. So there. That's all I got to say on this because it's still charging. But I could pick it up and have 2 or 3 more bowls at this point, I think.
I'm going to have to spend more time with it to explore what I'm sensing as early disappointment, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, check that out. Be curious to see. And we talked about this before, how many people would notice and how many people wouldn't, you know what I mean? Because I don't know whether I'm the person that's just, oh, you don't ever get to taste it, dude. Or if you're just the super sensed guy who gets the blessings, I don't know which or end of this, or maybe we're both in the middle and not that far apart. Who the fuck knows? But
Yeah.
we'll see. Be curious what the feedback is from others.
Yeah. Regardless, it helps broaden the spectrum for me. Like when I discover these little things, it's like, oh shit, like now there's gotta move the numbers to make more room for new numbers.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm not afraid to recommend it. It's still an enjoyable vaping experience. It was just comparing the flavor to the venti. Like I was not expecting that. I was expecting to go, oh wow, the restriction really does suck. I was not expecting to go, where'd the flavor go? You know, I was not expecting that.
Right.
So yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm a Storz and Bickel lover. I wear a Storz and Bickel hat. Like this is my third one. This is my third and last one, by the way, because
You don't have to defend anything, bro. It's what your experience is.
Yeah, man. I just I'm not sponsored by him or anything. I've just been a fan for a long time.
Yeah. Right on.
So yeah. Cool. Well, I'm high as balls. Are you high as balls? Do you want to dab? We said we weren't going to dab.
No, I'm not dabbing. I'm high as balls, man.
Yeah, good. I'm not dabbing either. I'm high as balls too. I took that
100
milligram edible earlier, and then we vaped a whole bunch of bowls. So yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna keep vaping with this thing. I'm a little bit sick right now, so that could be affecting my senses as well. But I don't know. I should have improved senses in a few days. I don't know how it's going to affect this, but I'll definitely be talking about it next week or on my website. Our websites, TroyandJerry.com has a review, and Jerry took a bunch of amazing photos. Great work on that again, bro.
Thanks,
Like
man.
I took pictures today, and you set the bar so high with the Troy and Jerry pictures. I was like, holy crap! Like I can't get any good pictures. Like there's nothing left to put photo. Man. So yeah.
I'll pull it up real quick if you want here.
Yeah, we should have showed it earlier.
We were gonna, let's
old habits die hard. You're still sharing your Storz and Bickel app.
I got rid of that. Now we're gonna go to.
Is everybody out there high, or is it just us?
I don't think it's just there you go. So yeah, so this is where this is where after me fucking with it with a weekend with no instructions and no app, this is what I came to. And then I came back and updated things after I found out about the app. Thank you for that fucking table of contents, bro. That's awesome. There's the vapes right there, just kind of showing the size and shit. And see here, I didn't notice any difference in the taste here. I didn't even mention it because I never noticed anything. So I want you to get in here and put your opinion in here too.
Yeah, I definitely will. I've added some stuff to it, but nothing about tonight's. I honestly I didn't feel a flavor difference until I did the side by side.
And I don't think people would notice a lot of things unless they do a side by side. Like when you pick it up just by itself, you go, oh, Storz and Bickel vapor. And even when I did it side by side with the Crafty, because I didn't notice the taste difference, it would feel like, yep, Storz and Bickel vapor. So yeah, somebody mentioned about the Flow, and there it is next to the Flow as well, and the V3 Pro, V3 Nano.
What are you using to take these photos? Is that like a new iPhone?
That's just my iPhone I've had for almost a year.
Man,
just a little. I got out there a little late. I wish there were more light. Next time I'll get out there a little earlier.
Yeah, but the bokeh, you could probably adjust that with adjusting the exposure post processing. But the bokeh and shit is fucking beautiful.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you're right. I could probably change that. Some more side shots. All right, on awesome. The questions, some more pictures. I kind of went through and took a bunch of different poses and Tried to make
Yeah.
sure you got all the different angles and stuff. I got a picture here. I want you, yeah, the cooling unit. I want you to see how that comes off.
Those
And
dome
the
screens.
explosion.
That's a cool photo right there.
That's the goods right there. And that separates like that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a,
With the
that's a
underside of
clamshell
it.
take apart. Yeah, so it's a clamshell. Look at it.
Nice.
You can see the screen a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you can still pop it out, just like the Crafty and Mighty. I came at an angle to pop that screen
Yeah.
out. It's the
Okay.
same kind of thing here. So, trying to get the lights as a bitch, but anyhow, this is
You did it.
yeah, thanks, man. There you go. So
Nice job.
yeah, go check that out. And if you guys got comments, man, we did throw them here on the on this webpage.
Yeah, go leave
Comments
some comments on that page, and next week we'll pick some of the comments to send some sticker packs to. How about that?
Yeah, right on.
Get some comments on that page.
Yeah, exactly. And especially comment if you have a Veazy and another Storz and Bickel vapes. You can give us your opinion on if there's any differences that you notice.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the meaningful comments rather than send me some stickers. You know what I mean? Like, I like the meaningful stuff. Jerry, I'm so excited for this Cholito.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I wish I were getting one. Not gonna happen.
I should go get Cholitos and then go to the pool hall. The Asian pool hall is open until 2 a.m.
Oh, you should take your pole, your stick.
I would love to go play some pool right now.
Oh, get Taco Bell and go play pool.
Yeah, I might do that. I might.
I think you should. It's early there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 8:38.
8:38. Nice. Yeah, it's almost midnight here. So
yeah, it's time for you to go to sleep, Jerry. You're up past your bedtime, man. You need some rest. You're sick. I'm sick too.
I'll be able to sleep after this. This is a good night of vaping, man. Thanks. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we vaped a few bowls tonight, huh?
Yeah, we did.
All right, brother. Let's end this shit. We'll see you next Friday with the Simrel Rally. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck around with his stuff. That'll be fun.
All right, that'll be fun. Until next
Push some
time,
buttons.
stay high, stay hydrated, stay happy.
Yeah.
Do all those
Peace,
things.
guys.
Stay
See you
high
next
with loved
week.
ones. Peace.